The elders invited us to give short devotionals on Facebook over the next several weeks. Poetry of the Psalms speaks about trusting the Lord instead of giving into fear. This trust is often despite outward circumstances and inward turmoil. Why can the psalmist trust? Because the Lord is present with them. Psalm 23 in the New American Standard. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and loving kindness will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. In the fourth verse of Psalm 23, the outward circumstances of the psalmist are not inspiring. The valley of the shadow of death sounds like a scary and unsafe place. Close your eyes, imagine, watch the nightly news. I sure am tempted to tremble. But the psalmist does not fear. Why? The Lord their shepherd is with them. We serve a God that knew death, was buried, raised from the dead, and now lives forever. We are in him, and his life is in us. The good shepherd carries a rod and a staff. How do they comfort? First, he guides us to keep us going, because we're going through this valley. We're not staying here. We're not stuck here. This is not our home. And to keep us on the path, because my heart is prone to wander apart from his touch. He rebukes our sinister enemies, even death itself, to protect us from present danger. Walking through this valley, there can be adversaries all around, and even to the side, above on the hillsides flanking the valley, to give us victory in the presence of our enemies. Our God defeated death. It's merely the shadow of death for us, a veil that parts as we pass through to eternal life. So we can trust the Lord even though our present circumstances tempt us to fear, because he is with us even through the valley of the shadow of death.